Got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
What is up? What is up?
What is up is right.
Let's try it this way because we actually have people in the shop.
We do have people in the shop.
Hey, what's up, shop? You know what? You saved it. I was going to do it again and do the cheesy thing, but thanks, JJ.
That was
Thank
good.
you. What's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is a good-looking little shop we got.
Hey, it's Saturday.
Oh, it's at the shop.
Yeah.
Saturday at the shop. On today's show, we have...
Put on your smoking jackets and start your engines.
That's a double headline.
I guess so. ICC is now officially lady approved. We're rediscovering some of our long-lost favorites.
That's why I had you grab those.
Yeah. What's your favorite music? What do you want to listen to?
Yeah. What's your favorite music to smoke to?
Oh, my God.
All right.
Anything it's easy to dance to.
Let's just start off by saying good morning. What's up? Evan is over in Rockwall. This guy gets an apartment in Rockwall and then gets a new job in Plano. Could have just stayed here in this area, but
Yeah,
I love you anyways.
Yeah, it's called planning.
No.
By the way, if you're coming to us from a foreign country like Rockwall, let us know and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue.
Yeah.
I guess you don't have to be that far away.
No, you don't have to be that far away. There's someone who's in from Plano. There's someone in from LaGrange, Missouri.
Yeah,
all of those places.
Larry Adams is in.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
We have a monitor up here, so if you don't see us making direct eye contact, it's because we're trying to look up and see your comments.
We're doing tech stuff.
Tech.
Wesley Tackenberg coming in. See, we've got this. We've got all this stuff over on the side.
This is awesome. We have everything up on the screen. We got Country Kayla in. We got Hawkeye in. We've got Larry Adams from LaGrange, Missouri.
I'm just hitting all the comments right now. I'm popping them all out
Larry
right
let
now.
me down this week. He sent me a text. He was planning on, making the 10.5-hour journey over here, and then said he's got to postpone. That just, there's certain things that just hit me to my core. And that was one of them.
That was one of them.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that would be the worst transition, what I was about to say. But go ahead. Will you talk? Oh, you know what? You probably got shit audio right now.
All right. Well, why don't you fix that? The question is, and I'll ask AJ this because he's bougie. When you drink a Cuban coffee, do you have pinky out?
Yes. Is that how you do it? That's how you do it?
Yeah, pinky
There are
out.
just Cuban coffees all over this place right now. This is... It's not gangster, is it? You got to be
But
gangster to
gangsters
defeat
don't
communism.
drink Cuban coffee.
Oh, if you do have a ring on, that's a good point, Hubnick. That's a good point.
This does, but I do feel like I'm calling out a hit. Just sitting in the back of the Italian restaurant, taking a sip. Sean.
I tell you what, this thing will jack you up, though. These Cuban coffees, they're so easy to drink.
Sugar and coffee? What's wrong with that?
Really intense coffee.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Good. Will you talk a little bit about Ladies' Night this week?
Yeah. We had Ladies' Night this last week. I don't know how it filled up so fast, but maybe it's because it was a Ladies' Night and then in small parentheses, Cigar 101. But there were a lot of just beautiful ladies that were in the house. And then all of a sudden the Cigar 101 breaks out and none of them headed for the door. They all stuck around. There was, I think it was close to 30-ish that were in here. And what was so cool, now I did a Cigar 101, I did an anatomy of the cigar, and then I asked the question, how many people here are regular smokers? 2 people raised their hands. How many have never smoked a cigar? 8 raised their hands.
It's 8 people.
8 people never had a cigar. And so then I went through the process of cutting and lighting and the proper way to light and all those things. And then turned it over to Ale, and Ale talked about Toscano and talked about the fact that with a great story with Toscano, 200 years old, but there's 48 women that are now making these cigars. No men are working on those cigars. So she was able to tell that story, did a great job. And then we had Leanne from the Crazy Cake Lady created 4 different 2-biters, desserts, paired with 4 different wines that we then paired with the cigars. And we walked around and did this lighting, the lighting of the cigar, and to watch at least 8 women look like they were getting on a roller coaster for the first time. And the latch goes over and it became real as soon as the light lights up, and I'm lighting it and they're going, "This is my first time." I'm like, "Don't worry.
We got you.
You're going to be fine." And how many of these women just sat there elegantly smoking the Toscanello, and they just had a great time. And everybody went and stayed until we closed. There was nobody that just got up and said, "Okay."
Can I ask you how would you determine success for an event like that? What would be successful for you?
Success to me was one of the things that we set out to do at the beginning of this year, and you more from the marketing perspective, is get more people to have their first cigar. And not only did we get 8 people to have their first cigar, it was 8 women that had their first cigar.
I am relieved to hear you say that, because we lost our ass on that thing.
Oh, it's horrible.
Terrible. I didn't know we were going to do 4 different wines and 4 different desserts. We got the ladies involved.
I think the concept of profit is overstated. Right. And it's overestimated. It's really hard to do.
Right.
So let's just take the path least resistance and lose money on every event we do.
Good.
Jesus
good.
Christ,
it's It's marketing.
I'm going to retire homeless. I'm going to retire homeless. I can tell you that right now.
Did anyone? You're not retiring. We're keeping you working. You got to keep that brain going. You got to make the money.
Yep. Got to make that cheddar.
But I just wanted to go on the record for you talking about what was successful and what was not.
No, I don't. Look,
I'm
this place would have been closed a long time ago if I was worried about the money.
No, it was absolutely, it was fantastic what we are setting out to do, right? And we will start doing ladies' nights. I think we need to do a monthly.
I agree. I think
a guided ladies' night.
100%. I think it was. And like Willie Turpin was there. We had a couple of guys that were there with their wives, and they enjoyed it as well. So
I guess there goes the events. No, we're going to keep doing events, and we're going to look. It's what makes us. I think it's one point that makes us different. Just go all out for an experience.
I think it's
right
for sure.
Right. Everyone in the room.
Right.
Please.
Just please.
All right. I'm going to drink some more of this coffee here.
Hey,
this is going well. What's up, Sean Rads?
I think the only way you can really make money in the cigar business is if they actually find that there's oil underneath your property, and then they start pulling it out.
Yeah.
Then you can make some money in a cigar lounge.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough world. There's a lot of places. There are a lot of manufacturers hurting right now. A lot of manufacturers
Holy
hurting.
Cow. Yeah. Look, there's a lot of manufacturers, and there are brands that are in a bad way right now. And look, that happens because there are a lot of retailers that are in a bad way right now. And you fight and you invest when business is down. This just in. You fight and you invest when business is down, because it won't always be down.
That's right.
But a lot of these guys they go hide in a cave and hope that they have enough money when they come out the other side, and everybody's gone.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
Can we talk about cigars for a second?
Yeah. Enough business. By the way, Chris Pennington's coming to us from Deadwood, South Dakota. How you doing up there, eh? That's got a little Canada thing to it.
That was kind of like Minnesota.
But Minnesota and South Dakota, pretty much the same thing.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. There's no borders up there. Minnesota, North and South Dakota is all just one big state.
It is just
they don't really care.
And then a wood chipper at the top. That's
it.
Just all of that.
Yeah. It's just a
Let's talk cigars.
Place.
All right. Speaking of Minnesota.
Yeah. Nice segue, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I smoked this cigar. And when I say this cigar, I mean the Crux Epicure again this week. It's probably been a year at least since I've had it. I need to start revisiting my favorites because I used to smoke this every single Saturday on the show.
Every Saturday.
The Corona Gorda, and I forgot how good it is. And the reason why I thought about it is there are a lot of manufacturers. There are some manufacturers that aren't going to make it through the next 24 months. But I will 100%. Tell you what, Crux will, because this product, this cigar is unbelievable.
All you have to do is deliver consistently phenomenal product at a fair price. You'll win.
Yeah.
These guys that are out here trying to create $100 cigars when they're known for $12 cigars, they're not going to make it.
Miles coming in with a good question. Please feel free to chime in on the comments with this. What is your favorite cigar in the humidor right now that you'd recommend to a first-time customer? So don't go your favorite.
Because okay, that's a great question.
Okay, and it's slightly biased, but it's something that's, we can't just go Alfonso number 3.
Yeah,
we've got to go with a reasonable one
for a first-time customer.
To a first-time customer, what's your go-to?
Now, I'm going to quantify that. I'm going to say that's a first-time customer, but smokes cigars.
Right.
Not somebody coming in to have their first cigar.
Correct.
Two different things, because the questioning that we're going to ask is going to be different. But the first thing that we're going to do, and who asked that question?
His name is Miles.
Miles. And the first thing that we're going to do is ask you, we're going to ask you what you normally smoke. We want to get you in the lane that you're in. But
no. It's about what you would go with. I know what I'd go with. Do you know?
Oh, then I read the question. So what would I smoke?
What's your favorite cigar in the humidor now that you would give to a first-time customer?
Okay.
So somebody comes in and you want them to come back. I'm going German Engineered Cigars, Realm Sight.
I'm going DC Genesis.
DC Genesis. Foreign Affair.
Genesis. Yeah, Foreign Affair that Luciano also does. I'm doing that because I know the odds are it's going to impress them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to impress them, and it's not at a ridiculous price.
Do you want to...
If you just said, look, it doesn't matter how much money you have, then I'm going to walk you in the vault. You're going to leave with an Atabey or an Alfonso. And it's a wrap, and you'll cuss me out forever because now you're hooked on $40 cigars.
Yeah. Here's the least surprising surprise of the day. Junior Soul Train's answer, the Foreign Affair.
This dude he saw the Foreign Affairs were stacked up on top, and he was boxing out Josh like he was trying out for the Olympic team. He's throwing elbows and stuff, and it was. Yeah.
That being said, we just re-tagged every cigar in the humidor. Price tagged everything in the humidor. And when you do that and you have to look at every single product individually, you forget, like this one is another one. Plasencia Alma del Fuego.
Yeah.
Holy shit. First off, I haven't seen these for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while. We expanded our Plasencia assortment. They have a cigar that they've always pitched as organic or natural. Comes from a field where they're not using pesticides and things like that. But that cigar is really good. The 149 is really good.
You know what's...
but this cigar was a phenomenal cigar. It still is a phenomenal cigar. And since we brought him in, this is, I think, the second time that we've had to reorder that cigar. But
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's good to have that back. I am smoking this new Petoro Gran Añejo Reserva. What is it called? Juancito?
I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah,
it's the Juancito.
Juancito. And
I didn't know we
and Brian, they just came back in.
It's the cutest damn thing I've ever seen.
It's got to be the most difficult cigar that's rolled in our humidor right now.
Derek, another not surprising answer. Cochan Volant. Miles, we've got a lot of cigars for you. The Juancito, is it smoking good?
It's a Gran Añejo Reserva and it's not going to take a lot of your time.
That hanky.
This is the mini
jackets hanky. They're so good. Wow.
That's got more spice in it than I normally like.
That's spicier than that.
Then one of these two accentuated the other.
I think so.
Yeah.
I had we were eating that spicy dinner last night, and then instead of just drinking, what a normal human would, water or whatever, I'm drinking just a neat pour of whiskey, and I lit that. I'm pretty sure it just torched everything inside of my palate, all on top, everything. It just lit my palate on fire. So what the hell do I know is what I'm trying to say.
You really don't know anything.
Next week, Cars and Cigars.
Yeah.
It's up on Park Up Front. Make sure to come check it out at 9:30 in the morning. Richard, my neighbor, who's the
he's
Jaguar guy.
Jag guy.
He
Yeah.
might bring up the old vintage Jag Club up here. So it'll be
that'd be
new
cool.
set. Yeah, be a new set.
That'd be really cool. Yeah, there were some nice cars here last time.
Evan Brussels still got those dad jokes coming in with a nice segue. Yep, that is next week. Where else you want to go?
Sean says the 4444 by Luciano, of course.
Yeah.
I handed a few of those out to our friends that came in from Omaha.
And then I had to put them up.
Then
on
you had to
e-com.
put them on e-com so that we could sell them.
So they are up on e-com. If you want to try something fantastic, go to the website, type in 4 and get a 5-pack and enjoy. Will you talk about that brilliant idea we were speaking about yesterday? That is not our idea, but we're going to make it our idea?
Yes.
With the music?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually an idea of one of our members. And we listen to music and you want great music in here,
Mm-hmm.
but you're never going to make everybody happy, right? And so what we thought was, but music is still a big part of the lounge. And we have the ability, we have the tech that will allow us to draw one of our members' names, make it a member perk, draw one of their names, and then let them assemble a playlist of music that they like. And then we listen to that. So it's, in a sense, it's like you bring your own albums.
Yeah.
But in this case, you can put together your own music assortment from somebody wants to listen to jazz or whatever. If they want to listen to classical, we'd probably cancel their membership.
Can't
yeah,
have
but
that.
no,
We can't have that.
no.
Make a good
We can't
music.
have country or Western.
No.
But I think that everything else is fair.
That is actually, we should probably screen these playlists, like maybe like actually I won't go into the
Yeah, I know.
we should screen these.
Make sure there's no warning label on the jacket.
But I was thinking, I think that if we made it the member mix down, we do it on Mondays at 7, you put together a 90-minute list, and then we can just do it as a shared Spotify playlist. So then if somebody likes it, then they're like, oh shit, yeah, I like what Junior listens to. Then you can just download that, and then you've always got that. So we can just create this compiling list.
I think it'll be fun. What do you guys think that's going to be cool?
Be cool.
What's that?
He still dug what we did at Friendsgiving towards the end, like we do on the patio when we're at the house, where we basically take one phone and we pass it around.
Oh yeah.
And you go, what is your gangster song? And then everyone picks it, and then you listen to about a minute of it and just pass it around. Okay, what was it that was your first song you listened to when you drove the car for the first time?
Yeah.
Or fill in the blank. That's super fun. And you can burn about 4 hours doing that. Yeah. Yeah, that was really solid. So member mix down, that will be coming here soon. We'll put that out, sign it up, and then shoot.
We should also give a shout out to Jason from Bespoke Cigar Lounge. He's down just north of Houston, so I'm assuming that he was up here because they have no power down there. But no, great guy, great lounge down in the North Houston area.
Yes.
And let us know that he was in town and beelined it and headed straight for Industrial Cigars, and him and his wife came up and had a good time.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more retailers like that. Bespoke. I think they're on the north, like you said, they're on the north side. They're by the lake. I can't remember what the name of that is.
Yeah.
Is it Sugartown? Something like that?
Sugarland?
Sugarland? Something like that. But he's further north. Yeah, but just a killer dude. You guys are in his humidor? Good. What else we have? I forgot to tell you.
What?
First Friday's figured out.
First Friday's figured out.
August, first Friday,
Yeah.
DC Cold Summer Party. DC ICC exclusive.
Yep.
house party, also nearest to your birthday.
Yep.
August 1st Friday is going to be a party.
So August 1st Friday. So we're announcing right now this little surprise of a.
I should have thought about that.
You
more.
might want to think about. The good thing is nobody's watching.
Yeah.
So don't even think about what we're not talking about with an exclusive.
Should we have
cigar.
not said that?
I don't know, but maybe.
We'll talk to Jamon. He's in here. We'll talk.
Well,
to
they
Jay.
went down to eat breakfast, so he's not even gonna know.
All right, we'll put the pressure on.
Yeah.
You guys, when you see Jamon or just tag somebody, you should just go to your stories right now and then just put a tag of this and say, "Can't wait for the cold summer, drop in August."
Yeah,
that would be awesome. And then tag in Definition Cigars.
That would be really
be smart.
Yeah. I'll get another call from him.
What's up, John?
Why are we announcing this?
I
think we're good. We're good to announce it. Hell, it's only in a couple weeks, so we might as well let people get all jacked up on cigars and Mountain Dew. It's going to be.
Did you just say jacked up on Mountain Dew?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun. It's going to be a fun night. We should do that Mountain Dew fake beer thing.
Oh, I got an Instagram page to show you, Dr. Dew.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, I can't wait to show it to you. You want to know something?
I've seen it.
You want to know something?
It.
Can I tell you something right now?
Can I tell you something right now?
All right, let's
keep going. Yeah, I've seen it.
It's a good follow, Dr. Dew. Cold Summer, good. Long Lost Favorites, talked about. Remember Mixdown, Ladies Night?
Is there F1 this week?
I think it's a couple weeks out.
Oh, okay.
Red Bull got to get their shit together because Lewis Hamilton, I don't know if anyone's an F1 person in here or watched Silverstone last week. But I was sitting. Lewis Hamilton wins. Spoiler alert for his first time in almost 1,000 days, and at home with his dad. And he comes off and does. You remember when Tiger won the Masters and he's hugging his. And I'm looking at the screen, and Alessi walks forward, and she stops. She looks at me. She's like, "Are you crying?" It's like, "I'm not crying. I'm watching F1. I'm not crying. You're crying. Shut up. Get out of here.
You're crying. It's
like,
allergy season for crying at least sake." Jesus, kid.
I couldn't believe it.
You cry about everything.
I don't even like this guy. Yeah, that's right. Man, it was so good.
You also cry in those AT&T commercials around Christmas too, don't you?
Yeah, and the Budweiser always gets me.
Yeah.
The Budweiser always gets me. Sean Ratz is exactly right. McLaren did step on their own peckers at Silverstone. Yeah. And they're going to continue to do it, but I can't wait for this next season, Drive to Survive. That's going to be, there's some good stuff. If you don't watch F1, you should, because this season is awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and it's going to get real interesting the second half.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's smoke a cigar and drink some more of this coffee-flavored sugar, and
it's fantastic.
Party.
There's one more thing.
Oh.
I didn't write it down, but I just remembered. We're going to, not this week, but the following week, we're going to launch our lunch specials Monday to Thursday. It's going to be really cool. So you'll be able to choose from lunch-only items or a half sandwich and pick one of the halves. You can kind of make your own deal. And it's $12. Come in, and it's lunch. It's here. It's put together, and everything is going to be, obviously, you'll get Chef Georgie making you something that is fantastic. There's a Thai chicken we're going to try this week. There's a bunch of.
I saw that. Yeah, Begley had some curry and some other stuff at the house. And the beauty of it is he's making all this stuff from scratch. The barbecue sauces and the goat cheese dressing, all that stuff he's making from scratch. We're not just buying it from a food distributor and pouring it on the plate. The stuff is good. What are some of we have pork and pulled chicken nachos. The hummus is homemade, and
100%.
people are losing their mind over this hummus.
Is it doing well?
Oh my God, Kayla can attest to this. She said it's the best thing on our menu. Joe Akers took some home to his wife the other day and said they flipped over it. But it's homemade, blended up garbanzo beans, the whole thing, and.
The marinara sauces, every sauce is made in-house.
Yeah.
Every single sauce that we're using.
Which we don't have the amount of space we have in our kitchen is smaller than a food truck.
It's smaller
it'd be like a food van.
Yeah.
And the food that's coming out of this space is unbelievable.
Yeah. Chef Georgie has been killing it. Monica's been killing it.
Yep.
I'm beyond satisfied with what's coming out of that kitchen. So
Yeah.
with that being said, come in and get some lunch with us. We'll launch the lunch specials, and there's going to be specials for weekend evenings coming out. We're working on brunch as well, little mariachi brunch. Come in, do chilaquiles, cazuela, listen to a little bit of music. We've got a lot of things that are just going to be happening one step at a time.
And plus, these bartenders are making some incredible drinks. I mean, they are making incredible drinks.
They can whip it up.
Yes, they can.
I'm globally very happy with what's happening right now. Very, very happy. So come in and check it out. And with that being said,
happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday to you.
Let's get it.
We out.
See ya.
Peace.
This thing is good.
That thing is good.